It comes immediately to Ben Chilwell, and then it's Dewsbury Hall, and he can't guide his head with the run of Badiashile. Tried a difficult finish, and he goes on the outside of Eccleston, and the header down comes to Dewsbury Hall, and it's a super save by Paul Farman. It was creepy inside that far post. To play, if they try and clear it, but early to his countryman this time, and he gets it into the penalty. Ben Jackson again crosses it with his right. Moment so far for the League Two side. Is Keane Spencer
from the kick-off, Chilwell. Let's see what he can produce in the attacking sense.
He's dinked it in, look at Garner in, and then Spence likewise. Cassidy is done by Badiashile. And it's gone to the area this time from Joe. Up goes the header, it's Dizazi round the back, and it falls. He knows that Mudryk can motor. Can't get it under control. And it goes again from Mudryk, and that's the end of the move. Still over the top, and Keane Spence is onside, but then tracked down and foul just outside of the penalty area. Heads go up, it comes to Cassidy. Decent strike, although Chelsea. Mudryk checks back, delivers it. Opportunity to get some. I don't think it's a good delivery. So Spence again.
And the side foot is the finish. You have to concentrate.
There's the step over. And look at the burners go on from Mudryk, and then it breaks down with a heavy touch, and they're opened up. Oh, and it's slotted wide by George. What an opportunity. Really only just on. His first significant. Goalkeeper takes a chance. He takes a gamble, and it is a hat-trick for Christopher Nkunku. And a moment to forget for Paul Farman. He decided to play from the back, but he didn't decide what he was going to do with the ball. He was dispossessed, and then he was punished, and Chelsea have 5.
Brilliant from Nkunku. I think he just read Farman's intentions there. He was so sharp.
Breakaway, Tienza working really hard, and goes into the penalty area.
Able to nick the ball, and then he had a multitude of options. Plenty of players in support. Just rolled back to him by Campbell. He just doesn't expect that intensity to come from Chelsea's main man. He does brilliantly. I just felt that Nkunku was going to set a teammate here, and he takes it so...
Mudryk is urged to shoot. Again, Jackson showing us his versatility. There's Nkunku onto Mudryk, and he squares it for Hoots. Good power in that one, just over the top though.
2 good efforts. I mean, Tyrone.
Into the penalty area to Kouyaté.
Telford, one towards the ball, one behind.
Chukwuemeka tries to release Skier. It's over a challenge. He's taking on the 2 teenagers. And a little through ball, some shirt tucking going on there, surely. Well, that would be more contentious, wouldn't it, if it wasn't 5-0. Neto! And just 2 minutes into the second half, Chelsea extend their advantage. A tactical rejig from Enzo Maresca, but there is no respite from the hit. Hard again, right at the start of the second half.
Just cutting through them so easily, and every pass is immaculate here, really, when they have the space to break and mount an attack initially. And the ball gets one in the midfield by Nkunku. Just feeds it into Mudryk, and that's good decision-making from the winger. Just putting it on the plate for Neto.
Born, but a Denmark youth inside the full-back. Slight heavy touch there that has allowed Malo Gusto to come in, but it's immediately Rory Feely. Doesn't go that fairly close to the halfway line. It's definitely a red card. Had to play to get into the
UEFA Premier League club. Stopped up the defence.
And again, it's forward, but the flag stops his progress. And he left Benfica. Here's an Dewsbury Hall releases Mudryk. Mudryk.
The deepest one of that back 5.
Penalty area, away by Aqua. And those cheers are from the just 2,600. Neto and Gusto puts it into the penalty.
The shape that they've gone with looked. Yeah.
Very high again in that European game. Jackson.
Starters against West Ham, so you've got Sunday, you've got Monday. These players would have not.
Now as an orthodox fullback, he crosses into the penalty area. And what a finish that is. It's Nkunku again. They're proving to be too good for back. Nkunku with a delightful little flick as the ball went between his legs. He just diverted it past the goalkeeper and into the back for the second time inside the first 15 minutes.
Just not had an opportunity to get going, Barrow, to get on the ball and get a little bit of confidence. And having a few passes, it's worked down the right-hand side, and Gusto, his importance continues to grow in the Chelsea shirt. It's a brilliant ball in. I'm not sure, does that come off Nkunku, or possibly is it hit? The fine Chelsea players come.
Newby in that wide position. Terrific two for good experience. 46.
As a manager, possibly even when he was.
Spence who got back, given that Mudryk is lightning. Set-piece specialist. Casadei, touch around the corner. Dewsbury Hall. Pedro Neto fizzes it into the moment. Mudryk is away from the challenge here and into the penalty area. Just try and go on the put in by Nkunku, but made by the genius of the assist. What a ball it was. And whatever plan played with, it was undone then by the genius. A little scooped ball over the top, and Nkunku had the calm, had the class, and Chelsea had the lead.
Just a wonderful goal. Brilliant in the approach play from these two. Should develop a wonderful understanding, both equally as gifted.
Mata tu mata ta. الله على جماله يا ما شاء الله. Sonra sözün milletine millet. Bari size garam ala hele melar.